We got a 2. We got a 1. Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Rocco Tribianni. It's good to be back here. It's been a long time since I've been in the hot seat, and do things a little bit differently now. Instead of using the rocking chair, we're doing it here from a table because now we're doing live streaming on both TikTok and YouTube, and so we're doing them at the same time. Takes a little bit of time. I got to change things around a little bit. How you doing? We got here. User 268 here on TikTok. Good to have you here. Welcome to the journey. We're going to be talking for about a half an hour about what's going on here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We also got a Jonathan Oliveris here saying that he likes the live. No, not going to lie. It's good to have a Jonathan Oliveris in the house. It's good to have a Jonathan Oliveris in the house. So I did this reading. This is a true story. True story here. Apparently the New Zealand Army, they just did a wild 20-hour mission rescuing people in negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit in Antarctica. Rescued 3 Americans in Antarctica. You heard that first right here. You heard that first here with Rocco Tribianni. And it's a true story. And gotta say, hey, gotta give a little salute here to the New Zealand Air Force. How you doing, Tucker D? Tucker D, been a long time. It's been a long time, but it's good to have you back. It's good to have you back in the house. And it says more likes can attract viewers. So I think Jonathan Oliveris, I think we need a few more likes rather than just 1. I think we need about 10, 15, 20. We need a little bit more likes. We're still stuck at 1. How can you have 1 like on TikTok? 1 like on TikTok means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. There we go. Now we got 61. We got 76. We got 91. Now we got many more. Now we're above 100 likes on TikTok. Now, see, things are starting to pick up. Things are starting to move. Things are starting to, this is becoming a thing now. Hey, it's becoming a thing. Am I lying or am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm telling you just exactly how it is. Now, Jonathan Oliveris, you've been given a lot of likes now, and I got to tell you, hey, much appreciated. Not going to lie. Very appreciated. I'm not going to lie about something else, too. Let me tell you this. I had a subscription to HBO Max. No joke. I had a subscription for about a month and a half. And, I started watching this show. Now, let me give you backstory first before I tell you which show I started to watch. So, I live down in Florida now, but I used to live up in New York. And, a little bit of New Jersey, a little bit of Brooklyn, maybe a little Staten Island, doing all that stuff. And I used to have a different job. I used to work with what we call the family, if you know what I'm saying. And when I worked with the family, I had a different nickname. It wasn't Rocco Tribianni. My nickname back there working for the family was Mr. Toothbrush. Why? Because when people weren't talking, they'd call me in and say, hey, we need you to brush their teeth. We need you to do a little toothbrushing, do a little bit of flossing, and try to get them I'm just saying maybe to sing. But I'm not saying sing. But you know what I'm telling you right now. Now, so, I found this television show called The Sopranos. I found The Sopranos on HBO Max. And I started watching. I watched it for about 1 season. And at the end, I said, you know what? I don't want to be reminded of the life that I once led. I'm not proud of it, is what I'm telling you. And this show just glorified it. This show just glorified everything about the life that I left behind. And I said, you know what? No more. No more. So I canceled my subscription to HBO Max. And now instead, I got Amazon Prime, and I'm watching This Summer I Turned Pretty. And it's a lovely story about a 15-year-old who turned 16. They're in Oceans Beach, in Cousins Beach, fake place, but in Massachusetts. And it's a very heartwarming story about the coming of age of a young American girl. So, my recommendation to you, get rid of HBO Max. No need to watch The Sopranos. And instead, I think you should do Amazon Prime and The Summer That I Turned Pretty. Very lovely story. Very lovely story. So how you doing, Muna and Amo Jackson and Big Papa? How you doing? And Peyton loves, you like sit-ups? I don't know what you're liking over there. How you going? How you going? Hey, so we got some new people here joining on the TikTok here. We got Carson Ray here. I'm trying to say hi to these people here. Jordan joined and hasn't sent gifts. It says Jordan joined and hasn't sent gifts for a while. And let me talk to you one-on-one, Jordan. Why have you not been sending gifts for a while? I think you should be sending a gift like right at this moment. I think here's an opportunity for you to step up your game and make things happen. Okay, we got Lucas here. We got Grayson joining, Travis. All of a sudden, lots of people are joining here on TikTok. Don't know why. TikTok suddenly likes. You know, can you blame them? Look, I mean, look at this mug here. This is one good-looking guy. This is one looking guy. We got Abby Mazzola here. We've got Sidsters here. Dorothy McKinney. Max is here. We got I Am the Milk. We got lots of people here. And we're up to 301 likes. Not going to lie, we're up to 301 likes on TikTok. We got 6 likes here on YouTube. So we got some likes on the YouTube as well. Not as many as we got on the TikTok, but not bad. Not bad, but we got 34 people here watching on YouTube compared to just 5 people on TikTok. So you got to take the good with the bad. You got lots of likes here on TikTok, but not a lot of people. Here on YouTube, we got lots of people, but not so many likes. Let's see here. We got Scotty here saying, how you doing? We got Extreme, Austin Goodwin, Mr. Axe. Good to have you here. And I Am the Milk, like the live. Sidsters like the live. Hey, we got a lot of people here liking the live. We also have some Chinese here. Hey, we got some Chinese here. 你会说中文吗？因为我会说中文，因为以前我住在中国。这是为什么我知道我认识了 Monroe Mann. He's a good guy. He also speaks Chinese. I speak Chinese. Monroe Mann speaks Chinese. You definitely got to subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow me here on Monroe Mann's channel here on the Tick of the Talk. Tick of the Talk. Tick tock. Tick tock. You know, time is ticking now for TikTok. Apparently in September, it's goodbye. It's adios. It's sai-jet. It's sayonara. It's auf Wiedersehen. It's arrivederci. It's all of those things. September, next month. Next month is showtime. Is YouTube going to become the dominant streaming platform in the USA? Or is TikTok going to be sold properly to a new buyer? We don't know. We don't know yet. We have no idea. And we're going to have to find out what's going to happen. We got a Scotty Tahati here is laughing. Hey, what are you laughing at, huh? What's so funny? Do I make you laugh? Am I funny to you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hey, Jeremy Tufor, cheers from Canada. Straight up, 2 on the floor. Oh my gosh, crazy stuff over there. We got Mr. Axe wants to make thumbnails. We got Chanel, hasta la vista. Hey, yeah, I'll tell you this, hasta la vista. Is it going to be hasta la vista to TikTok? That's what I don't know. That is what I do not know. We're going to have to say hasta la vista to the TikTok. I don't want to say hasta la vista to TikTok because I'm starting to get a following here on TikTok as well. Hey, how you doing, lighter shades? You know, some people say Long Island accent. It's a little bit Long Island, a little bit of Jersey, a little bit of Brooklyn, maybe a little bit of Bronx and Queens, hey, and maybe a little bit of Westchester. If you listen very carefully, there might be a little bit of Stamford, Connecticut in here as well. So we got a little bit of Stamford, maybe a little bit of Hartford. Maybe you can hear a little bit of Hartford. How you doing, Jacob? And Evelyn has no idea what's going on, but you're she's intimated. How you doing? Got Evelyn here is intimated. The word you're looking for is intimidated. Intimidated. You can't say intimated. Intimated kind of means like we're being intimate. And we're not being intimate. I'm telling you that right now. I don't even know you, Evelyn. We just met. And you're trying to get intimate? This is the problem with TikTok, guys. My YouTube friends up here. These people trying to get intimate with me. And we haven't even met each other yet. We haven't even met each other yet, Evelyn. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, don't, hey, did you just call me bro? Now, Evelyn's calling me bro now on TikTok. Don't you call me bro. And, oh, you calling me a diva? You're calling me a diva. You're calling me a diva. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. I want to go talk to the people on YouTube. How you doing, Darrell Williams? How you doing? Hey, Jonathan sent a gift. Hey, thank you very much, Jonathan Martinez. You sent me 100. You very nice to get a little gift here. Jonathan sent another 100. Wow, Chris said hi. Hey, we're getting good stuff over here. So hey, we got people sending gifts here on YouTube. Why are people not sending gifts on TikTok? I think you guys should try to interact more a little bit with the live stream creator here. You think I'm doing this for free? You think I'm doing this for my own pleasure? You think I'm doing that just for giggles? No, I'm not doing it for giggles. This is my new career. After I left New York and came down here, I had to do something else in my retirement. I thought, you know what? Work for the family for about 20 years. Maybe I'll do a live stream act. And so that's why Rocco Tribianni, that's who I am. That's why Rocco Tribianni ended up becoming here a live streamer. So it's very good. Evelyn thinks it's a compliment. You think that's a compliment? Hey, get out of here. How you doing, Boston Borgman? Okay. Evelyn's got no money. Hey, Evelyn's got no money, and you're calling me Monroe Mann. Do I look like Monroe Mann? Okay. Maybe I do look like Monroe Mann, but do I sound like him? I don't think so. Am I Monroe Mann? I don't think so. How you doing, Nicholas Nix, Thriving Alaska? What do I like about Texas? Because you don't mess with Texas. That's what I don't like. Can I call Trimp, tell him to release the list? Hey, they're working on an A1 steak. Good to see you, A1 steak. I haven't seen you here in a long time. Nicholas is asking me where I'm from. Originally from New York, New Jersey area. Now I'm living down here in what's known as the Florida. It's called the Florida. Hey, Jack H sent me a rose. Jack sent me 3 roses here on TikTok. Well, you want me to blow you a kiss? You sent me a rose? Okay, I'll send you a kiss. Hey, I'll give you a kiss on the left cheek. I'll give you a kiss on the right cheek. Maybe I'll give you a kiss on the forehead. Maybe I'll give you a punch across your nose, if that's what you really want. Do you want a punch across the nose? I'll give it to you if you want me to. Hey, Nicholas, you love the accent. Hey, what can I tell you? My mama raised me well. My mama taught me how to speak and said, hey, you're going to talk like your mother. You're going to talk like your father. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm talking like my mother and talking like my father. By the way, Jack H said exactly what he wanted was a kiss on the left and a right and then an uppercut to the nose. And thank you for following me. Appreciate that, Jack H. I'm hoping you'll follow me on TikTok as well. I'm hoping Michael. Oh, Michael did just follow me here. Jesus loves everybody. Jesus even loves me. And, I'm not going to lie, I did some questionable things over the years. But now I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm down here in Florida. I'm going to tell you this. It's very hot down here. It's way too hot down here. Got 2 air conditioners on. Still hot down here. I don't know how anybody lives here down in South Florida in the Miami Beach area because I can't handle it here. And I'm telling you, I'm thinking about going back up to New York because maybe even just up to North Carolina. At least they got 4 seasons up there. Down here, man, it's very tough. It's very tough to survive. Maybe you come down here for a vacation for a week. You go into the ocean, you take a shower, you go home and you go, oh, that was nice to visit. How the heck have I been here for 4 years already? 4 years in this place of eternal sunshine. Eternal sunshine of the very humid mind. There was a movie called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. My life down here is eternal sunshine of the never-ending heat mind. The never-ending heat here. Have I watched The Godfather? Of course, The Godfather. I was one of the consultants on The Godfather, actually. That's why the movie did so well. We got Mr. Goodcat here. It's midnight, and this New Yorker just discovered Miami. No, but not only I didn't take it, no, I didn't do any of that. I'm just naturally effervescent. I am what's known as naturally effervescent. Let's see here on the TikTok here. Evelyn, you're down here too? Yeah, it's very hot. Driving me crazy. Very, very hot. Evelyn, did you follow this live creator here? Did you follow me yet, Evelyn? I'm expecting you to follow. Oh, it says Evelyn followed the live creator. Forgive me, I'm learning. I'm learning how it works here on the Talk of the Tick. This might be the Talk of the Tick. I'm the talk of the town. My name is Rocco Tribianni, and I'm the talk of the town. What does that mean? I'm remarkable. Wherever I go, people are talking about me. People are talking about Rocco Tribianni. And where do you find Rocco Tribianni? Live and direct from the Monroe Mann YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. And the Monroe Mann TikTok channel, be sure to subscribe. Let's see it. We got Evelyn. Hey, G's calling me a girl, saying, "Hey, girl, you telling me I'm a girl? Don't you make me come over there and brush your teeth. I will come over there and brush your teeth, and I will floss your teeth, and I will mouthwash your mouth out like you've never been mouthwashed before. And you might have very clean teeth, but they're gonna hurt. They're gonna hurt very badly, and you're gonna be very, very upset that you treated me the way that you did. Oh, you brushed your teeth already. Well, then you don't want a brushing from me. You do not want a brushing from me if you've already brushed your teeth. I will overstimulate your gums like they've never been stimulated before. And I'm not going to say that there's going to be blood, but maybe there will be. Maybe there'll be a little blood. Hey, maybe a little blood. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but I don't like the taste of blood. It tastes very disgusting when you got a little cut in your mouth and you taste the blood. Hey, oh, get out of here. I talk to the blood. I go, hey, get out of here. Get out of my mouth. That's right, G. You calling me Roman? He says, I'm sorry, Roman. Are you calling me Roman? My name is Rocco Tribianni here. I'm Rocco Tribianni, G, and just for that, you better follow. You better follow this channel like you've never followed a channel before. Yeah, my name is Rocco Tribianni. I just do the live streaming on Monroe Mann's TikTok and Monroe Mann's YouTube channel. How you doing? Jesus is King. How you doing, Bernoulli? It's midnight in this New Yorker just discovered Miami here. We got Bernoulli. It's extra hot this year. And yeah, today, apparently, I saw on the news down here, Miami Beach, it feels like 111. That's how hot it was today. It was absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Here, let me check here and here. We got some more messages from Alaska here. Anything over 70 is too hot. Totally agree with you. How you doing, Calico? Someone wants some cannolis. CR, you telling me that I need to go get you some cannolis? You get me some cannolis. Why don't you get me some cannoli? Because you're certainly not giving me any super chats. Maybe if you super chat me, maybe I'll go get you some cannolis. But you're not doing anything there. You come on here, you take free entertainment here, and you don't super chat, and then you ask me to go get you cannolis? Get a load of this guy, yeah? This guy here, his name's CR. CR on YouTube is telling me to get him cannolis. By the way, we got 15 likes on YouTube. That's the silver medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. When we get to 20 likes, we get the gold medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. We got over 1,000 likes here on TikTok. 1,200 likes. Not going to lie. I'm feeling very happy about that. I'm feeling very happy about that. So, hey, G, you said that you're going to follow. You said, okay, I will, but you haven't followed. I'm waiting here. You think I got all day to wait for you, G? I'm going to look back at the YouTube comments and catch up over there. When I come back down to TikTok, it better tell me that you followed the live creator. Otherwise, there's going to be a little bit of a problem here. Okay. How you doing, Paul? Spaghetti and meatballs. You're walking here. How are you doing, Harry Wins? Thank you for letting the Trump administration holding food back from starving people. Well, now you're lying here. Now they're lying. The Trump administration has nothing to do with starving people. What are you talking about here? Get out of here. Get out of here. Brock wants me to forget about it here. Let's see. Paul, how you doing? Good to see you too, sister. Oh, you telling me I'm tough? Too tough? You telling me je suis très tough? Tu ne savais pas que je peux parler le français. Hi, how you doing, Fight Club? How you doing, Paul C? Bella Blue. Mark Bishop in the house. How you doing? Hey, Monroe Mann was telling me about you, Mark Bishop. You're a good man. You are a good man, Charlie Brown. Very good guy. Fight Club here keeps asking Bella where you're from. Apparently, Fight Club wants to hit on Bella. Fight Club is hitting on Bella here. Let's see here. Am I in the mob? You know, I used to be walking for the family. That's why they called me Mr. Toothbrush. But I am no longer Mr. Toothbrush. Only when people here on YouTube cause some problems. Cause some problems. And let's see. Oh, wow, we got some very interesting comments in here. Mark Bishop says, holy cannolis. How you doing, Gabriel? How you doing, Jay? Real King. Who you think you are, tough guy? That's right, bro, 100. Real King, Timmy Tough Knuckles here. And let's see. Hey, Rhea says, finally found someone here who sounds exactly like me. Where the chicken's palm. I'm adopted in Indiana. I promise I'm the only person who sounds like we do. Everyone else calls me Lorna Morello. Well, how you doing? Rhea, good to have you in the house. I can almost feel your accent, and it's making my heart warm up with love and loveliness. I'm telling you that right there. Let me see. We got some more comments on YouTube. How you doing, Bonte? You like me? Big bro energy here. No, I'm not in a straitjacket. Do I look like I'm in a straitjacket? I'm wearing a very nice short-sleeved collared shirt here. A nice Jamaican necklace from a tour that I went on down to Jamaica. And a nice white, clean T-shirt here. And no, it's not a wife-beating T-shirt if you're wondering. No. Let me go down. Let me go down to the comments here on TikTok. How you doing, Andrew, bro? No, hey, Andrew. Don't you call me Monroe Mann. Just because I look like him, just like I'm on his TikTok channel, does not mean that's who I am. My name is Rocco Tribianni. My name is Rocco Tribianni. You let me know. You let me know here. Let's see. You better be shaking. Oh, you want me shaking in your boots? Why is that? Why is that, Evelyn? Evelyn? Because I've seen the South Park episode. I'm not watching South Park. I don't know what you guys are talking about here. But Evelyn, I appreciate you liking the live. We're up to 2,100 likes on TikTok. How can you guys compete? You got 19 here. You can't even get up to 20 likes so we can get the gold medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. That's all I'm asking for. We got 2,100 likes on TikTok. Hey, TikTok, I want to say, hey, cannolis for everybody on the TikTok live stream. Cannolis for everyone on the TikTok. You guys on YouTube, you know, I think you're going to have some sardines. Sardines for you guys, cannolis for you guys. Because sardines, who likes sardines? No real Italian American can deal with sardines. That's some disgusting stuff. I'm telling you that right now. Does not taste good. Does not taste good. But cannolis are very, very delicious. And Evelyn, you'll be liking. Hey, I'm liking what we got 2,300 likes now on TikTok. 19 on YouTube. 19 on YouTube. Let's see here. We got Photo Devi here. Bontel Thomas is from Botswana. Hey, good to have an African in the house representing Africa. Anyone on TikTok representing Africa? Huh? Can I handle that? Clara wants some of your dating advice. All right, Clara. I'll tell you this. Don't date. Men are crazy. Women are even crazier. You put them together, it's a tinderbox. They're going to blow everything up. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. Don't get involved with the opposite sex. That's my best advice. Every girl that I've dated, absolutely crazy. Now, all of those girls, they would tell me that I'm the crazy one. The problem is, that's it. Dating is just a tinderbox. So, Claire, I'm telling you, just stay away. Don't do it. You know, they used to have those commercials on television, you know? They would say, hey, kids, stay off of drugs. And they had the DARE program, drug something resistance education. Well, I think we should have something like that for a new public service announcement from Rocco Tribianni saying, hey, kids, hey, young people of the world, here's my advice. You know, smart kids don't date. Smart kids do not get involved with the opposite sex. Life will be far better. You don't need to do any of that. You stay away from them. They're going to cause you, give you migraines. If they're going to take your money, they're going to take your sanity. They're going to take up your free time. You know, have you ever watched that episode of Seinfeld? Now, Seinfeld, that's a good New York television show, a good Jewish comedy. You got to love a good Jewish comedy here. And Jerry and George, in the beginning of the episode, I believe it's season 7, episode 1. You guys should check it out. Season 7, episode 1 of Seinfeld. But let me lay the scene out for you. George and Jerry are in the cafe. And in the coffee shop, in the deli. And George is talking about how he broke up with the girl for some silly reason. And Jerry says, hey, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And George says, what are you talking about? He goes, what are we doing? We're not men. We're like children here. Why don't we just, commit to doing some changes in our lives? And of course, they're talking about getting married. So then anyway, it cuts to the scene. We're in Jerry's apartment now. And Kramer comes in. And Jerry says, hey, George and I were talking. And we were just, confused with our lives. And Kramer interrupts and says, hey, and you were asking yourself, there's got to be something more to life than this. And Jerry goes, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And then Kramer says, well, let me tell you, there isn't. Oh, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious stuff. And then Kramer keeps on going. And Kramer keeps on talking about, hey, soon you're going to get married. And when you get married, it's a death sentence, Jerry. It's a death sentence, Jerry. And he goes, And he goes, soon you're going to have to sit down and have dinner together. And you're going to have to ask about how was your day. And you're going to have to tell him about how was your day. And then forget about eating dinner on the couch by watching TV, because that's out of the question. That is gone. And after that little speech, Jerry said, I'm not getting married. But George goes and proposes. George proposes. And he is now engaged. Very good episode. Season 7, episode 1 of Seinfeld. If you've never watched Seinfeld, you go watch season 7, episode 1. Hilarious stuff. Hilarious stuff. Okay, Evelyn, you're just saying whatever pops in your head, and I love it. Evelyn, that's what I do here. I just talk. I talk to my friends here on YouTube, and occasionally I'll do a toothbrushing. I have to. I try not to. I try not to do that. I try to be Mr. Nice Guy. But every once in a while, someone pushes my button here. Let's see here. We've got a lot of comments here on YouTube. Let's see here. Messages are held for review. KMK. Timmy No Breaks. Let's see here. Jonah here. Something I'd say if I had your voice. Hey, Jonah. Not everyone's got my voice. I'm just telling you that. Hey, Daddy, you want to push my buttons? Don't you push my buttons, Daddy. I'll tell you that. Don't even get started with that. And my new name is going to be Johnny T-Bone. Oh, yeah? I politely decline your request there. Love you too, Raya. Photo Devi, Cam K, Bottle Thomas. Where are you from? I'm from Botswana. I'm from New York and New Jersey originally. I live down in Florida now. How you doing, Cam K? Something about a stash there. Timmy's got no brains there. Someone's got a watermelon here. Christine says the best advice. Hey, appreciate that, Christine. Appreciate that. How you doing? Someone's calling me a wiener here. Someone's calling me a watermelon. Someone's saying that he's a booty warrior. Very good. And someone's a Mormon in the Navy. We got a lot of things here. No muscles here. Cannolis are life. Yeah, cannolis are life. Let's talk about that. Life without cannolis is basically a death sentence. And if you wanted to really push my buttons, Daddy here, if Daddy wants to push my buttons here on TikTok, you take away my cannolis. You take away my cannolis, it's going to cause immeasurable stress, and it's going to cause very negative repercussions to me. And by the way, Daddy, I think you should follow me on TikTok. It's very simple. You just press the follow button. That's all you got to do. And thank you on YouTube for clicking subscribe. Turn on all notifications. Otherwise, you'll never know when I go live again. What's the point of subscribing to me if you don't turn on notifications? Then you don't know when I go live. Come on, use your brains, guys. Think here. It's not rocket science here. It's called YouTube Live. It's called TikTok Live. Nothing special here. I'm just laying it out on the table here for you to pick up a little bit of something. Maybe a little bit of this, maybe a little bit of that. That's all I'm saying here. Hey, Daddy followed the live creator. Thank you, Daddy. Am I going to tell you that I appreciate it? I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Very good. Very good. We got word up, shout out from Antarctica. I was just talking about a moment ago that 3 Americans were just rescued by a midnight mission here, all dark, by the New Zealand Air Force. And they rescued 3 people here, 3 research scientists. You go look at the news. Got to say, hey, those New Zealanders rescued Americans in Antarctica. Let's see here. Phantom, how you doing? Wolfgang, hey, good to have Wolfgang back in the house. Willkommen. And Daddy, no, nothing else right now. Maybe you give us some more comments in here. Because we got 36 people watching on YouTube, giving a lot of comments. On TikTok, we got 2 people. Can you believe that? We got 2 people. 2 people, yeah, we got 3,900 likes. How do we have 3,900 likes and we've got only 3 people on TikTok? Meanwhile, we got 25 likes and only 29 people on YouTube. By the way, 25 likes. We blew past 20 likes, which was the gold medal in YouTube live stream Olympics. We got to 25, platinum medal. YouTube live stream Olympics. When we get to 30 likes on YouTube, we will have the palladium medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. We will almost have 4,000 likes here. We're almost at 4,000 likes. Daddy is liking the live. Thank you, Daddy. Hey, appreciate that. I have to tell you this. It's very weird that I keep calling this guy Daddy. Making me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Because he's not my daddy. In any way, shape, or form. But that's his name here. So Harold, maybe I could call him the Big D. Actually, that sounds even more inappropriate. I'm not going to tie. No, you don't want to call him the Big D. I apologize for all of you for calling this guy the Big D. Not very nice here. And you know, okay, here. Let's see. FU, we got Bonto here. Brea says, move it out, Wi-Fi, fire. George, you push your kids out of your way screaming fired. I watch you throw an old lady down to get to the door. Oh, hey, Rhea, you're throwing out the Seinfeld references too. Hey, you're not a real New Yorker unless you love Seinfeld. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate the subscription, no matter how you did it. Let's see here. Flying, we got some from New York. You talk funny, saying Flying Nan, GRU. No cannolis until you learn how to speak properly. Hey, Flying Nan, you need to treat me with a little bit more respect. This is my live stream. This is my live stream. I worked very hard to get to this level of my career here. And I expect a little bit of respect from you. How you doing? Someone's coming for me. Well, I think about Florida, says Pepe. Well, first let's talk about your name. What kind of YouTube name is Pepe? Hey, Pepe. I mean, Pepe. Come on, Pepe. Florida. No, you gotta say it's got a lot of good qualities. There's very little crime here because when you get arrested in Florida, you don't get let out of jail, like happens in Illinois, that happens in Ohio, that happens in New York, happens in California. In Florida, you get arrested, you stay in jail a long time, and so very few people commit crimes because they know in Florida they mean business. And the weather's good, like 7 months out of the year. But June, July, August, September, October, absolutely terrible. I'm talking here down in South Beach because Florida's a big state. You go up to Jacksonville in the north or St. Augustine, it gets cold in the wintertime. You got 4 seasons basically up there. But down here, I feel like I'm in a prison. I'm in a prison cell in my apartment because I cannot leave here. Even at night, you go out, try to walk the dog. My God, the dog's panting after about 5 steps. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Evelyn says TikTok likes are better, and I bet YouTube can't beat that. I will tell you, we got 4,100 likes now on TikTok. Appreciate that, Evelyn. Appreciate that, Daddy. And Jeremy's, you a Jets or a Giants fan, Yankees fan, or a Mets fan? I'm whoever's winning. Or I'm whoever's losing because I like to support the underdog. I'm an underdog warrior. And that's why you guys should love me. Because I'm not the biggest YouTuber yet. I'm not the biggest TikToker yet. But I'm an underdog. And everyone likes an underdog. We got 30 likes on YouTube. Palladium medal, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. There's no one else here in my apartment, but I'm pretending like I'm talking to all of the people here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you up there in the balcony. I mean, they're really going wild for me here. The question is here, Evelyn, can we get to 5,000 likes on TikTok? Can we get to 5,000 likes? Alabama is awful, says Evelyn. I've been to Alabama. I've been to Lake Martin. Been to Lake Martin in Alabama. It's not a bad place. Been to, I totally forget the name of the city there, where Lake Martin is. But I've been to Alabama. Not terrible. Not terrible. Evelyn says, give me 3 minutes of tapping my screen and we'll get you to 5,000. Now we got dedicated fans here on TikTok. On YouTube, I don't know how dedicated you are. Really depends here. Camel Joe is from Brooklyn. Good to have you here. Definitely go down to Canarsie, go down to Coney Island, say hello. Give them a how do you do for me. Go on please, if you will, please go on the Cyclone twice and give a little scream going down, woo! Rocco would really like that a lot. How you doing, Jeremiah Sports Center? Scott Matthews says, do you have more details on the Antarctica rescue? Well, I'll tell you that. New Zealand Air Force, they did it. The entire mission took 20 hours to rescue the 3 Americans. The 3 Americans were having severe medical issues and they had to be evacuated immediately. They also went down, they had to clear off the runway in pitch black because it's pitch black all the time there, apparently. And they had to clear off the runway because it was covered in snow. They needed to keep the engines running while they landed in Antarctica because it was negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit. If they shut down the engines, they would never start again. And then they took off and they rescued the 3 Americans, and apparently they're getting the medical treatment that they need. I will tell you this, totally different subject but related, because I was thinking about people dying, people living. You know those stand-up electric scooters? They're driving everywhere in every major city. Miami Beach is no exception here. And they constantly blow the red lights. They blow past the stop signs. Some guy this morning, 10 a.m., right outside the apartment here, goes through a red light. Mercedes comes by, boom, hit him, killed him. Guy died right out my apartment this morning. Brought back some memories of, what things were like up in New York when I was up there. But I'm telling you, if you're riding those scooters, you better follow the traffic laws and wear a helmet and don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Okay. Evelyn says, I would not ride the Cyclone because there's a whole musical about why that's a bad idea. Evelyn, there's a whole musical about the Cyclone in Coney Island. Is that what you're telling me? By the way, we got 5,000 likes on TikTok. 5,000 likes on TikTok, 33 on YouTube. We got 2 more likes. We get 2 more likes, and we will be at the tungsten medal in the YouTube live stream Olympics. It's going to be fantastic. I think we're going to get to 35 likes very, very shortly. And Evelyn, I give you kudos for getting us to 5,000 likes on TikTok. You're a good egg. You're a good egg. That's right. Boom. Thank you, Big Back Bonita. Big Back Bonita liked the live. Liking the live doesn't mean as much as following the live creator. So I believe you, Big Back Bonita, you better click follow. Follow right now. Follow. Do you remember that song from the musical, The Fantastics? Try to remember the kind of September when things were so mellow. Try to remember that. It's a good song from the musical The Fantastics. We got 35 likes. We got the tungsten medal in the YouTube live stream Olympics. We're kicking butt on likes on YouTube. We're kicking bucks on likes on TikTok. Things are going well, and Big Back Bonita just followed the live creator. Took you long enough, huh? What are you doing? What were you doing? What was going through this guy's head here on TikTok? Should I follow him or not? The pros of following Rocco Tribianni, the cons of following Rocco Tribianni. He's doing the big analysis. And finally, he came to the right decision. So Big Back Bonita, I'm glad you finally did what you needed to do. Gerald Haynes, thank you for being the #1 gifter. Someone is the #1 gifter here on TikTok. Why is nobody sending one of those things, those little hearts? I've got a subscription goal of 0 out of 5. I got none. Why haven't I gotten one of those funny little hearts yet? You guys on TikTok, you're not doing a very good job. I'm telling you that right now. And by the way, if anyone on YouTube sends a super chat, you get to go on what's called the super board. You can see it over there. That's the super board. If you want to go up on the super board, you just do a super chat of 99 cents or greater here. Major tour contest here. You only get likes once on YouTube, and TikTok you get hit multiple times. Yeah, Nathan, I know. I'm just trying to make it exciting here. Trying to make it a little bit, I'm trying to be what's known as they call it an entertainer. Rocco Tribianni is doing some top-notch entertainment here. That's what I'm trying to do for you on YouTube and for you on the TikTok. How you doing, Martello? Let's see here. Martello says, Monroe, you got to stop this act. First of all, my name is not Monroe. And Rocco ain't stopping anything. Rocco's just getting started here. How you doing, Aslam Teaching Center here? Let's see here. Scott Matthews. Oh, Scott Matthews, I hope I answered your question here. I'm going down with these different comments here. You were in Antarctica. Wow. this one of these could have been you here. Wrestling is from Texas and loves Seinfeld. Pepe's from Florida. No one deserves the cannolis. You're telling me the people on TikTok didn't deserve the cannolis? The problem is I already gave out the cannolis to these people on TikTok. And I'm telling you that they eat very disgustingly. You guys, I saw the way you ate those cannolis. You all should be ashamed of yourselves here. Timmy Toothbrush, how you doing from Germany? Guten Tag. Red State, don't mess around. That's true. Asparagus. Yeah, I tell you this. Asparagus does make your urine smell funny. You can't deny it. You go have some asparagus. Not only asparagus, though. There's something else that you can eat that will give you the exact same effect. It's called sugar puffs. You eat sugar puff cereal, and then you smell, after you go to the bathroom, it's going to smell exactly the same as if you had asparagus. I will tell you that right now, which leads me to believe one of two things. Either asparagus are not as good for you as you think they are because there's a lot of sugar in them, or sugar puff cereal is a very good way to start your morning because apparently it's got the same potent energy as asparagus in the sugar puff cereal. How you doing, Bob? The accent is awesome. I love it, man. How you doing, Pango? Good to have you here. How you doing, Wrestling News? Scott Matthews, FU, Amlam. How you doing? Scott Matthews keeps telling the same thing over and over again here. How you doing, Pang? Coney Island baby from Craig Acosta. How many more comments are here? There's so many comments here. I'm trying to get to the bottom here. How you doing, Frag Grenade? Are you from New York? Of course I'm from New York. I'm from New York, and I'm happy to have you here on the live stream. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to click like, and be sure to follow here. We got 3 people now on TikTok, and I think somebody should be following here. How you doing? Toodles, Big Back Bonita here. Evelyn loves caffeine and sugar and dye. You like dye. Why would you want dye? I guess that's true. Most of these cereals have dye in them. Hey, Chris E. Got the #1 gifter badge. Congratulations. You're a good man. You're a good dad. All right, Evelyn, you're in 2 windows now because you opened the stream on YouTube. So Evelyn's here on YouTube and Evelyn's here on TikTok. So now I can talk to Evelyn no matter where I'm looking. Wherever I look, there is Evelyn. This goes back to what I was telling you before about don't get involved with the opposite sex. Don't get involved with the same sex. Don't get involved with relationships in general. Because look, this is what happens. Now, wherever I look, there's Evelyn down here. There's Evelyn up here. There's Evelyn in here in the mirror. I'm looking in over there in the mirror. I see Evelyn. I see Evelyn looking in, peeping Tom through the window. Evelyn is in my Evelyn, why are you in my kitchen here? Why are you in my kitchen now? Now Evelyn is in my kitchen here. How you doing? Let's see here. We're up to 6,700 likes. Evelyn is in my walls. Evelyn is in my walls. That's a little bit scary here. But I was wondering, what the heck is that noise that's keeping me awake at night? We need 1 more like, and we got the copper medal. The copper medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. 40 likes gets us to the copper medal. My opinion on Tommy No Breaks. I don't know who that is here. Telling me I'm a Jersey girl. Let's see here. Hey, stop talking about these kids in Gaza. Hey, you know, blame Hamas. Don't blame the Israelis here. Alan Sweeney says, Monroe Mann, oui. No, my name is not Monroe Mann. My name is Rocco Tribianni. I am from New York. I am from New York. Let's see here. What's wrong with this chat? People are nuts. Maybe that chat needs a frag grenade. Maybe it needs a frag grenade from frag grenade, and it'll blow up all the crazy comments here. How you doing, Ollie? Rocco's Peace, says Alan Sweeney here. And then Britain here. Let's see here. Frag grenade, what are your posts, pal? What's your channel about? Well, I'm just here. I'm just a guest live stream host on the Monroe Mann channel on both TikTok and on YouTube. My name is Rocco Tribianni. But we do comedy here. Wednesday is usually Wacky Wednesday. We got special guests from England, from New York, from Louisiana, etc., and from England. On Thursday, it's usually Thinking Thursday. Fitness Friday we got. We got Show Saturday where we usually play some music. We also have Show Sunday sometimes. We have either Muscle Monday or Motivational Monday. We got Trump Tuesday, where we talk about politics, we talk about what's going on in the world. So a lot of good stuff, whether you've joined on TikTok or whether you join on YouTube. Doesn't matter here. And here, how you doing, Chrissy? Brooklynite here. Yeah, you forget about it. And it's, it's good. Forget about it. You know what's weird about that? Forget about it. Forget about it. Why couldn't the mafia forget about it? They would never forget about it. They never forget. And they go in there and they would say, Rocco, you got to go brush the teeth. And I'd say, can't we let them, okay, hey, why don't we forget about it? And they go, we're not going to forget about it. We're not going to forget about it. I go, hey, come on. Come on, Godfather. Let's just forget about it. They'd never forget about it. They would never, ever forget about it. Evelyn tells me I'm your new favorite streamer, funny man. Hey, thank you very much. Good to have you here. You're my favorite new TikTok fan. Good to have an Evelyn here. And FU likes hummus here. Alan Sweeney wants to keep the podcast going. I'll give you a holler out to Alan Sweeney. Let's see here. FU doesn't know why the Israeli people hate hummus so much. Well, I don't know how anyone can hate hummus. Hummus is good. Hummus is good. Depends how it's, it's just garbanzo beans. That's all it is. It's just some chickpeas. You mash up those chickpeas, you add a little bit of spice, and boom, you got some hummus. As they say, we got some hummus among us. Alan Sweeney lives in England. Hey, what's Coney Island like? Coney Island's very nice in the summertime. In the summertime, it's like a typical American boardwalk. It's got the Cyclone roller coaster there. You got some Nathan's hot dogs. You got some, you got a great beach there too. You could go swimming in the ocean there. Then you can go on the Cyclone. You can get some Nathan's hot dogs. It's a good time. And at Coney Island, you can learn to talk just like me. And wouldn't that be fantastic for you to learn how to talk like me? And I know some of you are going to ask Santa for Christmas for the Rocco Tribianni accent kit, which I'm selling on my website for $39.99. But right now, if you buy the Rocco Tribianni accent kit, I will throw in an additional make your own cannolis recipe as well. And not many people know how to make the cannolis like Rocco Tribianni, but if you buy, again, this is a limited time offer. If you buy that Rocco Tribianni New York accent kit, I will throw in the cannoli recipe as a bonus. But wait, there's more. There's more. You will also get a lifetime supply of Roccaroni pizza. And if you don't know, for some of you who are new, Roccaroni pizza is a delicious pizza with corn and pineapple. And let me tell you, it's absolutely delicious. It does not get any better than that. It's absolutely fantastic. How you doing here? Brooklyn here. We're not going to forget about it here. Oh, Chrissy, you like the knishes. Hey, that's a New York thing too. But there's something better than a knish, and that's a delicious bowl of matzo ball soup. Do not put me in front of a matzo ball soup and try to have a conversation with me. Because those two things will not happen. I will sit down when I see that delicious bowl of matzah and I see that just put down right in front of me. My world becomes a happy place. And all I do is savor every single bite of that matzah ball. And I want all of you, I'm going to give you a new TikTok and YouTube challenge. I challenge you guys to go out into the real world tomorrow. Find a good Jewish deli. Find a Jewish deli. You sit down and you go, I want a bowl of matzo ball soup. And you eat that matzo ball soup like it's never been eaten before. And as a bonus, you do a short video, and you post it. And you tag me. Because I'd like to see you. I would like to see your mouth embrace a matzo ball in all of its glory. Someone here, Dagmar, is saying, let me join the live. Dagmari, why would I let you join the live? Who are you? Who are you that I would make you join the live? You think you're a made man already? Takes a long time to become a made man and become a guest on Rocco Tribianni's live stream. Because, this is what I do. This is what I do now. I'm streaming here. I'm doing some live streaming here. And you gotta know. You gotta know. You already know that no one does it better than me. There may be people with 10 million subscribers and 10 million followers, but no one is better than Rocco Tribianni when it comes to live streaming here. Even Monroe Mann. Now, it's his channel. He does a good job. He's not bad. But, you know, you put me against him, you know, neck and neck, I blow him out of the water. That's right, Evelyn. No one does it better than Rocco Tribianni here. Take a good look. If you would like to do a screenshot right now, you may do so. First for the people on YouTube. Okay. There you go. Hope you got your screenshots in the house, and you guys can post them on social media, help spread the good word. If you haven't on YouTube, please subscribe. If you haven't on TikTok, please subscribe. And I just want to tell you, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here. Rocco Tribianni, it's getting late. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's almost 1 a.m. And you know, Rocco needs his beauty sleep. Rocco needs his beauty sleep. I misspoke. I need my beauty sleep, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know Evelyn needs her beauty sleep. I know Frag Grenade needs his beauty sleep. How you doing? And Clover. Hey, we got Clover Connor back here. Been a long time. I'm not going to be sleeping with the fishes. You know me. Philip, you're excited to see what Zohar Mamdani can do for NYC? Zohar Mamdani is going to destroy that great city. That city has been on a downward spiral for years. New York City, New York City. If Zohar Mamdani becomes the mayor, watch that city implode. I will tell you that right now. Hot dogs. You're telling me I look like a chiropractor. You're telling me that I adjust bones? Well, you know, in a matter of speaking, that's what I do. In a matter of speaking, that's what I do. How you doing, Christian, on TikTok? Thank you for following me. Good to have you here. By the way, we got 7,800 followers. Well, I wish we had that how many followers. That's how many likes we got here on TikTok. That's a good deal. Pineapple, no. Alan Sweeney here. You do not want to be a gangster, Alan. I'm telling you. It's not what it's cracked up to be. It's the same thing. People who want to be pirates. People say, I want to be like Jack Sparrow. I want to be Captain Jack Sparrow. You do not want to be Captain Jack Sparrow. A pirate's life for you is not good. A pirate's life for you. 5:44 a.m. in England. Good morning, Alan Sweeney. I'm wishing you a good day. Clover Connor, I will order you a cannoli. Absolutely. Christian here. Good to have you here. Thanks for following. Good to be here. Tomorrow is a Thursday, so we're probably going to do Thinking Thursday. We're going to do Thinking Thursday tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some music, but we'll definitely do a little bit of Thinking Thursday. Hope you have a great day, everybody. Good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever the heck you may be. Bye to you guys on TikTok, and bye to you guys on YouTube. Arrivederci, yeah? Hey, I'm streaming here.